Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the two hottest hair dryers of the moment, the Dyson Airwrap and the Revlon One Step. Now, you can tell that the Revlon One Step is looking pretty well loved. I've had this one for over a year, almost a year and a half. I traveled over 75 days last year and this thing came with me everywhere. All of my business trips even came with me to France, although it was a little dicey with the converter and using this. I was a little nervous that I was going to be leaving this in France in a trash barrel. But I really enjoyed using it last year. So when it first came out, I was drawn to it because I am just not someone who knows how to do her hair. I've never been someone who could do her hair very well. My hair is very thin. It's quite fine and thin. I don't have a ton of it. I don't have like a huge thick ponytail. I have like a little baby ponytail. And it breaks very easily. It can get damaged very easily because of how fine it is. So besides not really knowing what to do with my hair as it is, it's kind of high maintenance in the sense that I have to be careful because it gets very damaged very easily. But I was really excited when this came out because the hair dryer plus the round brush, like I could never do it. So when this came out, I was like really excited because you can get like a nice salon quality blowout at home. It gives a lot of body. The shape of it is really great. So I really enjoyed using this. The pros would be the price. It is pretty inexpensive. I want to say it's somewhere in the 40 to 50 range. I don't know what it is right now, but it's quite affordable for a hair tool. And it's easy to use. So the two pros would be that it's price and it's ease of use. It's really easy. It has 2 or 3 settings. I really can't tell because mine doesn't, like, the things aren't working and the things got rubbed off, whatever the settings are. It doesn't say what they are anymore, but it really just has like a high and a low. And that comes to my cons of the Revlon One Step is that it's really hot. There's the high setting and then there's like a lower cool setting, and the lower cool setting, the air is like lower as well. So I feel like nothing's coming out of it. So I always just use the high setting, but the thing gets scalding, which is kind of what made me go towards the Dyson. So towards the end of the year, I was just noticing like my hair, especially like the pieces, like when I was doing the pieces in the back, it just felt like they were breaking. I just felt like it was damaging my hair. Like my hair was getting great body, it was looking nice, but like it was just starting to look bad in other ways, like straw-like, and it was just getting a little damaged. So I was really curious about the Dyson, and I ended up getting a bunch of gift cards and deciding to use them towards the Dyson right after Christmas this year. So the pros of the Dyson, I've had this since about January 2020, so I've had it for a couple months now. The pros of the Dyson are that the heat is way less because it has 3 settings for, that's the air, and then 3 different settings for the heat. So you can do like high air, low heat, low air, high heat, like whatever you want, which is nice. And that's something that the Revlon doesn't have. The other thing is that it's a Dyson. Like Dysons are known for their air. So like this thing has a ton of air, and that's why the heat is less, is because it's really air powered, not heat powered. So it is a heat styling tool, but the heat is definitely much less. And I can tell using it, it's not nearly as hot as the Revlon is. The other pros is that the Airwrap actually comes in this massive box with all these little attachments. So there's the curling attachments that I have no idea how to use. It has 2 different attachments for like smoothing brushes. I think this one's a firm and this one's a soft. These ones are actually a little bit too big for my hair. It's just like too much for me. My hair's thinner. So I actually do know that they sell like ones that are half the size on their website. I've been meaning to order one, I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but I'll let you know if I do. So I don't really use those, and I've only used the curlers a few times to try them out, but when I first got the Dyson, my hair was a lot shorter, and I think that the curler styling tools or styling attachments are meant for longer hair because I tried it and I had curls up to here. So I probably should try it now that my hair is like a little bit longer. But I think there's a learning curve because it's all air technology and it's not like, clamp and twist. So I don't really use any of those attachments, but I use this one and then I use this one. So this is the pre-styling dryer. Because I have like not a lot of hair, I actually just use this as a regular blow dryer. And all of the tools, they just like clip off and clip on like really easily. And this one, it's meant to kind of just like pre-dry your hair halfway or 3/4 before you would go to do like the styling tools. If I'm not like using a styling tool, I just like clip it on and use it as a regular blow dryer because I just like the air flow that comes out of this. So those are all the pros. The cons would be, one, the price. This thing is not cheap. And then I'd say the learning curve with some of the other tools. Like obviously this is the same, is super easy to use. There's no learning curve in this one. The curling ones are definitely a learning curve. I haven't figured them out yet. And I've seen other people have trouble using them as well, to be fully transparent. They're definitely like the air that comes out one way, you have to like switch one side when you're doing it, like to curl this way, then you have to put the other one on to go that way, and it's a definitely learning curve. But I'd say for me, well, let's try them out. I'm gonna go wash my hair really quick. I'll be back, and then we'll actually do one side of my hair I will dry with the Dyson, and the other side I'll dry with the One Step, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, so I just washed my hair and I let it air dry just a little bit because I don't ever like to dry my hair when it's totally wet. And now I'm gonna try to dry one side of my hair with the Dyson and the other side with the Revlon. So let's see how this goes. So this is the finished look. I honestly think that both tools do a really great job. They both give really great body and volume. They both smooth really well. They're both really easy to use, you know, especially like this attachment. For me, I've been using the Dyson almost exclusively since January when I got it. I just really like the lower heat on my hair and the higher air quality that comes out of the Dyson. Like I said, I just felt like by the end of 2019, my hair was just feeling a little fried. I had like a lot of broken pieces, and I just think that the heat from the Revlon is just too high for my hair. So if you're someone who has fine hair or your hair is just like sensitive to high heat, you might not want to use the Revlon. As much as it's like easy to use and the price point is great, it is really damaging to the hair with the really high heat point. So for me, I'm going with the Dyson, but that's just me personally. I know it's like super expensive, but for me, it was worth it. I feel like my hair looks 10 times better than it did, you know, 6 months ago. So my vote is for the Dyson, and I'm hoping to learn how to use those other attachments soon. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what hair dryer you've been using. Have you tried the Revlon? Have you tried the Dyson? What are your thoughts? And let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Talk to you soon.